Test, test, test. Okay, folks, we're live here tonight. Steve here with you. We've got a special guest on the mic tonight. We have Miss Renee Ross here to help us with the commentating. My voice has been faltering a little bit the last couple of days, and so she's going to fill in for me. Derek's going to be here in just a little bit. We've got homecoming tonight.
Hey, this is exciting.
It is exciting.
It is.
Who all's the court tonight? Do you know?
You know, I just know Landry Hussey, DeAndre Dunn, Devin Wilson, and, gosh, I'm kind of lost.
Yeah, me too.
I'm lost. I mean,
I've been under the weather for a few days, and so haven't really been around it, so I'm not sure who got nominated.
Well, that looks like Haley Roberts.
Yep, it does. Haley Roberts. I see in a pretty dress over there.
Yes, Haley Roberts. And
Amy, you want to pan the camera over to some of the court that's getting ready here?
I think Brian Holditch.
Oh, Brian Holditch, a freshman, is in the court. Awesome.
On the court, yes, with A.J. Johnson.
Really cool.
Really cool. Yes, with A.J. Johnson. Yes, and then there's Asia Richards.
Asia Richards going to be in there?
Yes.
Awesome. Mm-hmm. Well, folks, tonight's homecoming in Eagle Arena. And so we're going to take on the Okeene Whippets. The boys are going to play first tonight. I think, the way this goes, the girls get all gussied up, and they kind of want to enjoy that. They kind of want to bask in it a little bit and not just have to change out of their pretty clothes and get sweaty playing a basketball game. So pretty smart there.
It is. It's great. It does give the girls time to warm up, and they don't have to rush.
Right.
So it'll make it a little bit better. Yeah. And we have a big crowd. We kind of have the fifth graders. I think we have every basketball team in Watonga playing tonight. Yeah,
so we just streamed the first two games, the two junior high games, the girls and the boys, and girls ended up losing, boys ended up winning against Okeene. Pretty good games, though, pretty good basketball to watch. We had a pretty exciting end to the boys' game. Boys won by 1 point. So
yes.
And we got to see the fifth graders play in the middle of that. So are the girls fifth graders going to play tonight too?
Yes, and the fifth graders are going to play at halftime of the girls' game.
Oh, cool.
So it's going to be pretty cool.
That'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, a lot of fun.
Well, that was a lot of fun watching the boys play. So for all of those of you out there that are listening and you don't know, for years Miss Ross was their coach down at the grade school at the fifth grade level and really pushed that program, and that's really what dovetails into all the great basketball you see at the junior high and high school level here at Watonga Public Schools. So she started a great tradition. Coach Park has picked it up this year and is kind of taking it on and running with it, and really proud of him for that effort. So
yes, and it's good, and I mean, and I'm excited. It makes me happy to come back and look at all the kids that I've coached and taught over the years, being retired this year, so I'm kind of excited.
Well, congratulations on that.
Yes, thank you.
You loving it?
I'm loving it.
Can't imagine that you wouldn't. So after all those years of having to get up every morning and come in and take care of somebody else's kids.
Yes, 41
years.
Yes.
Thank you for your service to our community and our schools. That's a great career.
Yes, thank you. Yes.
After all that time of waking up every morning and doing that, I can imagine that it's nice to kind of take a little break.
I kind of like it. Yeah. I like it. I love watching Young and the Restless.
I bet so.
It's kind of fun. It is. But then I like, coming and watch the kids. I mean, it's I don't have to miss now. If they play in the afternoon, I can go watch them in the afternoon or whenever, So I'm enjoying this. This is what I want.
So what about Mr. Ross? Is he still getting out of the house?
Mr. Ross still works.
Okay. Well, I couldn't remember, so.
Yes, he's still working. He works for Mark West. So he still works. Yes.
So the pipeline outfit?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes, so he likes it. So he likes working.
Yep.
Yeah, that's good.
Well, so this is probably a good little stepping stone transition into retirement for you guys. I used to work with some people that, their report after retirement when they retired and the spouse retired at the same time sometimes was the first year was a little difficult.
Right, that's true.
Both kind of set in your ways from your work life, and then everything's new at home, and can kind of bump around into each other a little bit.
So I'm kind of enjoying it. So I'm just there by myself.
Yep.
I tried having a dog. That didn't work out.
That didn't work out?
No, that didn't work out. So I'm just by myself.
Well, you know. I think I could go for the hermit life. That'd be all right. Well, folks, the way this is going to happen is just as soon as Derek shows up here, we're going to turn the mic over to him, and he and Renee will commentate this first game. And then I think the treat is it continues on into the girls' game. We get a special guest. Coach Cole is going to come commentate that game.
Yes.
So Derek is going to be the consistent one throughout it. And Renee Ross is going to commentate through the first game, and then Byron will be on the second game. So this is going to be just an awesome night of guest speakers, guest commentators. Hopefully we can get a tradition started, and maybe we can get some of these folks to come back in more.
Oh, we'll see.
I'll tell you what, folks, what we're going to do is we're going to lay the mics down for a few minutes, and we'll come back at you just as soon as the court is making its way out onto the court. We'll make sure and get the camera trained so that you can see the ladies in the beautiful dresses and the young men as they escort the ladies out, and we'll have our ceremonies here before the boys' game gets started. And again, the boys' game is going to play first tonight. TongaEagles.tv, everybody, come back with us.
Okay, we'll see.
I've never done that in a mask before. That was
I know it. It's like, I know.
So these will, I usually leave the mics hot.
Okay.
Just so the audience can hear the basketballs and the crowd noise.
Okay.
So we usually just, if we're going to have a conversation, we step away from the...
Right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, this will be interesting. Well, there's food in there, Steve. But
right.
I was going to say, make sure, you get something.
Taking a little bit.
Before you get there. So how do you feel? Were you really sick?
Good. No, it was really like a head cold.
Was it?
Yeah, and I thought, like, Wednesday was the first day that when I looked back on it, I was like, something was different that day, a little sinus pressure. Then Thursday and Friday were kind of like a head cold. Saturday, we had a friend's birthday party that we were supposed to go to, and so we tested to make sure, right? We were like, if this is going to be something we're going to test before we go. Tested, and I was positive, so we stayed home. And then Sunday was just, I thought I was getting over it, like I was coming out of it. And I went out to cattle, it was like everything was normal. And then yesterday, kicked my tail. Yesterday was bad. Like I woke up with a sore throat at like 2 a.m., and then that lasted all day, and it was the worst sore throat I've had since I was a kid and had mono.
Oh, yeah.
And then I think Sunday morning and yesterday morning, I only slept until about 2 a.m. and then woke up and went back to sleep. Well, this morning, I got to sleep till about 4:30, and I woke up feeling like $1 million. So sore throat was gone, all the symptoms were gone. I was like, well, this is day 6, and no symptoms, and I hadn't had a fever for the whole thing.
Right.
So I was like, I can put a mask on and go.
Yeah. Wow. Wow. That's just, And you have no idea where you got it? You have no idea. No idea.
Cows didn't give it to me, I'm pretty sure of that. But other than that, I have no idea.
And the kids didn't?
No. The only one that ever felt kind of cruddy was Sydney, and she tested the same day we did, and she was negative. So.
Oh, she's negative. Wow. You just never know.
So we just masked everybody up, and those that, per the CDC guidelines, could go to school, we did.
Yeah.
Those that couldn't, Sydney stayed home all day.
That's kind of what they said. You know what I'm saying? You could go to school and work after 5 days or whatever. So you just, that's how it is. Yeah.
We were all vaccinated except for Emmy. She was under 12.
Right.
And we just haven't gotten back to get her in yet.
And that's what I said. We all are. I boosted. I've done everything. I haven't got it yet, but like I was around Andrew Park had it, so Andrew and I were together, so that's the only reason I wore the mask, because I was with Andrew, and I thought, well, for 10 days, you know what I'm saying, so I said I'd wear the mask, just so I would be polite to people, since I was around him or whatever, so it's okay.
Monica and I both had it just about a year ago.
I remember,
Last January. And, she still can't smell.
She still can't?
Well, it's a year later.
Oh, really?
So we we see a wellness person that we talked to about it about 2-3 weeks ago, and she said prescribed a thing, and so she's trying that. And maybe it's a supplement, I can't remember, but it's up a little bit. Like there's a few things she has smelled since then, and she's like, oh, I can smell that.
Oh, well, that's good.
Wow.
But
it's kind of dangerous, you know, if you think about.
So a whole year she couldn't smell
can't smell anything. Like she leaves the gas on the stove, she doesn't know it.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's kind of bad.
It is. I mean, it really is. Yeah. Wow. I know. This is just. I don't know. This has just been so.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's just like you really can't describe it. You know? Yeah. And it's just like my Chris got it, and he was vaccinated. Chris was vaccinated, but he said that there's a lot of people out at USG that had it, and he wore his mask every day out at USG. He says he has no idea. And you know, it could have been that he touched something. I mean, he doesn't know. He doesn't know.
Well,
but
like me,
and the only way he knew it was because that was the deal. He couldn't smell or taste.
Well, and the first time a year ago. So I didn't have anything. In January the stupid cedar trees tend to bloom. Right? In wintertime is their time to bloom. And sometimes I'll get a little snivel from that. So a year ago in January I had a little tiny snivel, and I thought it was that allergy from the allergy thing. And so I ended up having to take a guy to Denver, and we went up to Dodge, and we went across down the highway that runs south of Dodge, and there was a strong north wind blowing that day. And I thought, well, I've done this a bunch of times, and every time I've ever driven this highway with a strong north wind blowing, I could smell the feedlot.
Right.
And I never smelled it.
Oh, because that feedlot thing that they have there. Yes.
So we went on to Denver, did our business. I left him there to pick up a truck, and then I came home. First thing I did when I got home that next morning was I ground some coffee in the coffee grinder and stuck my nose in it. I could smell things.
So you knew.
So we went and took a test the morning after that, and tested positive.
Yeah.
But I never had it.
So it actually, when it gets up in your sinus cavity, that's what it just acts on that part of it or whatever?
Well, that round, I never had any real sinus congestion or pressure. I just had that little snivel the day before, and then it went away.
Right.
And I just walked around not smelling anything for 3 or 4 days. Wow. That's the only real symptom I had.
God, I don't get it. I mean, it's just, I know.
But like, Monica, we'll drive by, like a dead skunk on the road, and everybody else will,
and you don't smell it.
She doesn't smell it at all.
She does. Oh,
she does.
But you got yours back. Oh, yours came back. See, Chris's came back too. His came back. Yeah, Chris's came back. His came back. But yeah. Wow, but hers didn't. So do they think it will ever come back? Will it ever come back?
I hope so.
Yeah.
Somebody's texting me.
I know, I was over there and I said, I'm not going over there. And then I saw Monica and she was like, he really does need you over there. I was like, I was ignoring Emmy.
Howard. The first attendant into the royal court is freshman Briar Holt. Briar is the daughter of B.G. and Corey Holt. She is the granddaughter.
So here we go, friends. Homecoming's getting started. We've got Briar Holdage and A.J. Johnson are the first two coming out.
Basketball, softball, track and field, Heritage Club, and FCCLA. Her honors include being a member of Oklahoma Honor Society and being selected by her class as a 2018.
So Renee, Derek, and I talk about it quite a bit, but I remember A.J. as Ajay, right?
Yes, yes.
So those of us that have known him since he was a tiny baby know that that's how you pronounce his
That's
name,
right,
but
that
everybody
is.
says A.J. these
Everyone
days.
says AJ. That's right.
There he is. So Derek's here, folks. I'm going to let him have the mic, and he and Renee will continue on into the evening.
Oh, hello, Eagle Nation. Hello, who do we have here?
Hey, Derek.
How are you, Renee? How
Just
are you doing?
fine. Doing great.
All right, we'll try to calm down here and watch this halftime show.
Softball and cheer. Her honors include being a member of
These are our sophomore candidates. This is Shelby Miller and Corey Brewer.
Corey Brewer getting so tall and big.
and National Honor Society.
Big crowd tonight,
Yeah,
isn't
it
it,
is.
Derek?
It is.
Nice
Hey,
crowd.
Homecoming always does that, you know. It
does.
It always does that.
It does.
It's good to see the community come out like this and support these young athletes.
Cross country and track and field. His honors include being selected by his class as the 2022 Spring Homecoming Board of
Now, is Corey wrestling or is he off? Is he off season?
No,
Do you
Corey
know?
plays basketball.
Okay. Well, he's
Yes.
a freshman.
Yes, he's a freshman.
Okay.
He's
All
a
right.
freshman.
Natalie is the daughter of the late
Big O.
Walker and Mark and Lori Walker. She's the granddaughter of Doug and Jan Walker and Alfred and Barbara Young. She's active in
You know, Natalie and Shelby, they're both twins. They have twin brothers.
Oh, really? No, I did not know
yes,
that.
both
No.
of those. Yes, they. Yeah, Natalie has a twin brother, and so does Shelby Miller.
Now they're in the same grade here?
No, well,
Okay.
yeah, Natalie's has her brother.
Okay.
He's a twin.
Gotcha.
And then Rylan is Shelby's twin.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Gotcha. And I was talking to somebody earlier. It's just going to be so fun with you tonight because you know these kids from when they were,
Yes. From pre-K.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
From pre-K.
the next junior attendant, Octavian Brown. Octavian is the son of Octavius.
Octavia's a junior. For some reason, I thought he was a senior.
He's
He'll
a
be-
junior.
He'll be back next year.
Yes.
He's active in football, basketball, track and field, FCCLA, and Heritage Club.
You know, Octavian's both of our cousins. That's funny.
I know it. It is funny. I know
Yes, that's funny.
it. It is funny.
Yes.
I tried to get to him during football season, but I didn't get a chance, to get some one-on-one with him and kind of let him know that,
Yes, right.
So now that he's a junior, we'll have ample opportunity to
Yes.
do that. And I tell you what, the other night, at home game the other night, he really sparked the crowd big time. I
He
felt.
did. When we played Tennessee?
Yes,
He did.
yes.
Yeah, he did.
softball, cross country, track and field, FCA, Student Council, and National Honor Society. Her honors include being a member of the 2019-2020 state champion cross country teams, a four-time state qualifier in cross country, a member of the 2019
Mr. Zero right here. We'll talk a lot about him tonight. Miss Frost, just amazing athlete. A lot of decisions coming up for him,
Yes.
I would assume. But it's just been a pleasure to watch him in football and basketball this year.
He's doing a good. He's doing a good job. I'm glad he's filled out. He was
Right.
little. I
Right.
didn't think he was going to grow, but I mean he's grown this year and developed into a really good athlete.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Football, basketball, track and field, and Heritage Club. His honors
And this is Landry Hussey, correct?
Yes, it's Landry.
And that's Coach Hussey's daughter.
Yes,
She is a junior.
She's a senior.
Senior, okay.
she's a senior.
Okay.
She's a senior.
And she's playing some nice basketball this year.
Landry's really developed. I mean, I'm really impressed with her ball handling skills.
Yes,
and,
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
And her play in the middle. I mean, she's doing a great job.
Exactly. she
Great
does.
job.
granddaughter of Sandra and
Also, our next senior candidate, she's a twin also. She has a twin sister.
Shelby.
No, that's Haley.
Haley.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she has a twin sister. So we have all these twins out here tonight.
Haley Miller.
Haley Roberts.
Roberts. Okay.
Yeah, she has a twin sister.
She does. Who's her sister?
The cheerleader.
So this Missy Roberts' daughter?
Yes.
Okay.
She's twins.
Okay. These kids are growing up so fast.
They're growing up fast, aren't they? No, that's funny.
And Devin, I like his game too.
Devin's really stepped his game up.
He has.
He does. He can go inside, outside. I like his penetration. He handles the ball well. He looks like he never gets excited.
Right. He just looks like that player that
Yeah.
wants the ball in his hands. Not
does.
really afraid of the moment.
Exactly. Does a good job.
Yep.
Good job.
Yep.
Rebounding, he does well.
Roll report is Asia Ray Richards. Asia is the daughter of Tracy Whiteshirt and the late Michael Richards. She is the granddaughter of Beta Orange and the late Arthur Young. She is active in basketball, National Honor Society, cheer.
2 shooters right there.
2 shooters. And they love to shoot.
They love to shoot the ball.
Love to
and
shoot
if
the
they're
ball.
hot, they make a difference
They do.
big time.
They do.
Cheer captain, most improved in 2019, and voted most outgoing by the senior class.
Austin's developed into a great player. He didn't get to play very much last year.
Right.
Because he got hurt, towards ACL. But he's really come out,
Yeah.
to help us. I'm anxious to see how we're going to finish this second half of the
Exactly.
season with all these guys out there.
Right. He's just got that body type. He's long, so he's playing great defense.
He is.
He's on the boards and he's running a break a little bit this year too. We're spoiled because we like to see him shoot, but he's
Right.
he's an all-around basketball
Yes.
player.
Yes.
Flower girl this evening is Emery. Emery is the daughter of AJ Anderson. She is the granddaughter of Jeff.
This is my favorite part right here.
The little ones.
Got his cowboy hat on. Look at him. He's tough.
I think that's Little Lake.
Is it? Steve?
I think that's Steve's nephew.
Is that your nephew out there?
Yes. Yes.
Good looking fella right there, Steve.
Alex is the son of Weston and Bobby Lake. He is the grandson of Bobby and Louise Allen and Don Lake and the Lake Janitors. His favorite activities are playing Xbox and going on trips. He wants to be a cop with his best friend James when he grows up.
Ladies and gentlemen, you now see before you the 2022 Spring Homecoming Court.
It is now my pleasure to present to you the 2022 Spring Homecoming King, Mr. Devin Wilson.
Uh-oh.
It is now my pleasure to present to you the 2022 Spring Homecoming Queen, Miss Asia Ray Richards.
Hey.
So they're right there together.
Yeah, just two
Devin and
shipped.
Asia. Yeah, they
Exactly.
just shipped it over.
Yep.
Yes.
They sure did. Congratulations to both of them, 2 fine
Yes.
student athletes.
Devin will now present Asia with the Queen's Necklace.
That's not as easy as it looks.
I can tell.
Many moons ago, Miss Ross, I had to do the same thing, and it took me forever. I'll never get to my senior night.
And people don't realize you really are nervous.
You are, because
You really are.
we can come out here and run up and down the court all day long, but you put the spotlight on us one-on-one, and
Right.
yeah, it gets a little nerve-wracking.
The final item to be presented to the Queen is her royal bouquet of roses. Congratulations to all.
Watonga High School Student Council would like to thank you for attending this year's Spring Homecoming ceremony and coronation.
I have to tell you this story. When I had Natalie Walker and her brother Nick and Aubrey Bridges, when they were in kindergarten, I used to bring them into my PE class, and they used to show all the kids how they could shoot right and left-handed layups and dribble the basketball.
Yeah.
And this was in kindergarten.
Wow.
Those three were doing that at an early age, and I was amazed because I'd never seen kids that young that
advanced
that could could dribble the ball, handle the basketball at that time. And so that was one of those things that I told everybody. I said, just wait till they get to high school. I promise you, you guys just wait on them and you'll see amazing things happen with these kids. So it's kind of exciting for me to see these guys out here doing this right now at this time or whatever, because they were doing this. And actually all of these kids, when I had them, I think DeAndre's probably the only kid that didn't go to elementary school here.
Okay.
But all the rest of them came through the elementary school.
Right. And that's just so profound, Renee. And like I said, not only you know them, you've built the relationship probably with them. Because I remember my kids coming up and they come home and Miss Ross. So if you have that effect on mine, I'm sure you had it on thousands and thousands and thousands. And it's just, like I said, it's going to be fun to do these games with you, get to this game with you tonight because you know the backstory of most of these young athletes and they're just going to help us out a lot.
And we're proud of them. You know what I'm
Very
saying?
proud.
I get excited, when I see them and, we talk about them. I mean, I just think it's good things. I mean, it's exciting to see Watonga basketball, actually Watonga sports in general, back where we're at.
I agree 100%, Renee. I agree
and this
100%.
is what we're needing. And I know this, the bond's coming up, and I hope everyone will,
go out, vote yes.
Yes, go out and vote yes.
Yep,
yes,
exactly.
we need these new facilities. I mean, more than anything, we have the STEM labs. That's, for those kids, the technology things, because that's our world now.
Right, exactly.
Hands-on technology. That's our world, and our kids are going to be doing that. And that we need this new cafeteria for the elementary school.
We do.
We've outgrown it, and just I'm thinking of the football field with turf on it, and just. I'm serious. I'm excited.
Me too.
I'm just excited. I'm just thinking what it's going to do for Watonga.
Exactly.
Or whatever.
Exactly.
So I just hope everyone, come up, February 8th, and we all vote yes on this bond that's coming up.
Come out because it's time. And
it's time.
It's time.
It's time.
I mean, we've been in here and we love this place. We love our Eagles, but these facilities need to be upgraded.
We do.
Other towns are doing it. Okeene are doing it. Why are we not doing it?
Yes.
And so it's just that stigma right there that we've got to just, we got to get over.
We have to get over. And it's just like I tell everyone, Derek, when we're in our homes, you have to, update your home after a while.
Yeah, you got to do some.
You can't leave it the same. So it's the same way with the school. I mean, it's not that we don't have things, but we need the best of the best.
Exactly.
And there's no reason for our kids here in Watonga to have the best of the best.
There's
and
no reason.
Like I said, I hope everyone goes out and votes yes, and we get this going. And I know my children are all grown now.
Right.
And, they're gone, but I'm still here, and I'm always going to be in Watonga.
Right.
Like we say, we're Watonga made.
Watonga made.
Watonga made.
I love that. I love that phrase. Watonga made.
Is that not great?
I love it.
It's
I
great.
love it. Watonga made, and you're right. I mean,
yeah. So we want the best for our children and the future of Watonga. So we want to keep it going. Watonga's the county seat. That's what I told everyone. So we should have the best of everything.
We should. We should. And and this year we're putting a nice product on the court, on the football field, on the basketball court. You know what I mean?
We are.
And then we were talking. I asked Coach Gallagher last home game about cashing. And this is where he got into the point of their new facilities, and then, of course, they're going to get kids that transfer in from Piedmont and Edmond. But, I mean, when they transfer and they come look at these schools, they're looking at nice facilities.
Yes.
Makes your decision that much you know what I mean? It kind of helps your decision when you're walking away. I want to play here.
That's right. And that's a lot of the kids, that's their thoughts, or whatever. I want to go play there.
Right.
I want to go to Watonga. Look what they have. Those kids have the best, and so that's what we get when everyone sees what we have.
Exactly.
And so a lot of times kids make that decision for their parents, and things, and when you see it, and I think we have a future coming up, and with our younger children, that are coming up, there's a future there. So we have athletes, but not only, I'm not talking just the sports part of it, because academics is so important,
right?
Or whatever. So with our academics, and so putting in this STEM lab and doing all those things, it's going to make it the best for Watonga.
It is.
I'm looking forward to it,
and it's going to make our students feel like we're up to par on everything.
We are.
We're up to par on everything, and so.
Yes.
That is coming up again, as Ms. Ross said, Renee said, February 8th, correct?
February 8th.
February 8th.
Yes,
Eagle Nation, if you're
yes.
listening out there, go out, vote yes on new facilities. And if you have any questions, information like that, we have our superintendent here, Mr. Hillebrand, who's has an open door policy. He's taking phone calls. He's taking walk-ins. If you got questions about anything to do with this bond, we want to get everybody on board and try to improve our community and our school system.
Like I said, being retired this year, I'm excited. Our administration that we have, I think they're doing an excellent job. Mr. Hildebrandt, Mr. Overstreet, Mr. Zaire.
Right.
I think Coach Ty Hussey, is also in an administration position. And we have Ashley Stewart. I think we have the best.
Right.
And I think they have the concerns of our students. Like I said, I've been here 41 years, and I can truly say this is one group of administrators that I think that are looking for the best for our children.
Exactly.
So I'm excited.
Exactly.
They're doing the best for our kids. So
Right.
I'm real excited. The school board's doing a great job, and I'm just impressed all the way around.
Renee, they just came in this fall. Steve and I did a fall classic, the fall preview, and just the energy they brought from the football
I
coach,
agree.
from the, the players,
agree.
just the
I
energy
agree.
they brought this year, and it was just amazing. And we're seeing it play out here on the court.
I think so.
We had a great run in football, and we're doing even more spectacular in basketball now. And I really think it's because of our leadership.
It is. It's
and
our
of course,
leadership.
talent comes involved too. But
It does.
But it's just
It
like
does.
I could just feel the energy and the freeness in these kids right now,
and they have
want
people
to.
that they're buying into our children.
Exactly.
That's and our athletes.
Right.
That's a good thing, and I'm excited. And I can't say enough about Jim Bob Coleman, in the track program. Jim Bob does an excellent job, and those kids are out there, we're still winning state championships, when everyone else wasn't. Cross country was still winning. He's still able to do that.
Yep.
I just think our sports in general, all the way around are doing a good job.
Yeah, we are.
Just
We're doing a good
job.
Hey, not only doing a good job, but trending up. That's what I like
And
to
trending,
hear.
yes.
Trending
Yes.
up. Yep,
Yes.
trending
Yes.
up. And
Yes.
so it's coming around, and I'm glad you're part of it. Renee, I'm glad you were able to join us tonight.
I'm
We got
excited.
Steve on the IR tonight. He's on the IR. Renee steps in. And ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if Steve introduced you tonight, but this lady right here is an alumni. She's a legend, Watonga Eagle legend here. Just
thank
somebody like we were mentioning earlier. And for for you ladies and gentlemen who don't know Miss Ross, now Miss Ross is going to be your pretty much what I like to call your first line of defense when you come into elementary school, because you're not going to miss her, and she's going to get to know you. She'll get to know your mom, your dad. She probably already know them. You know what I mean? She probably know when you was born, the whole nine. So we are just so lucky to have you here, Miss Ross, and
Thank you.
being able to step in, and now you're retired. You mentioned early how many years. Tell us a little bit about retirement and what.
Retired for I taught here for 41 years.
Yeah.
Coached. Softball, basketball. Did track. Just everything.
Right.
I just loved it. But it just comes a time. After a while,
Right.
it's time to. Just sit back or whatever. And I'm really not sitting back because I'm still coaching 5th grade.
Okay.
I'm coaching 5th grade boys and girls basketball.
Right.
I'm going to help Coach Park out with track. So I'm still doing that. I come up in the afternoons or whatever and do that. So, and everybody said, you can't get away from it. That's true.
Right.
That's true.
Right.
But if I can help the kids, that's what I'm willing to do.
Oh, yeah.
I always want to help them.
Yeah.
Whatever I can do to do it, because I think it's a reflection of all of us, when we're all helping,
Exactly.
to do those things.
Exactly.
But retirement-wise, Derek, hey, I'm enjoying it.
Are you really?
I really am.
You guys are on.
Oh, we're on TV.
Hey, we're on TV.
I thought you was taking a picture, Steve. Hey, Eagle Nation, how you doing?
How are you?
It's Derek Jenkins, Miss Ross, Miss Renee Ross, joining you live here at the Eagle Center on a Tuesday night, Miss Ross.
A Tuesday night.
Where would you rather be on a Tuesday night here in Blaine County?
In Watonga.
In Watonga, that's
Watching
right.
basketball.
Exactly. And that's exactly what we're doing. And
Yes.
we're going to get ready here. We got 2 games coming up for you tonight, ladies and gentlemen. First, it's going to be a little bit of switch. We're going to have the boys play first. Okay, so Miss Ross and I, Coach Ross and I, we will call the boys game first, and then the girls will follow, because this was homecoming, and as you've seen earlier, we had our homecoming festivities. So just kind of throwing that out. It'll be a little bit different. It'll be the boys first, girls next. Miss Ross is going to sit here with me through the boys game, and we're going to get her perspective. We're going to catch up with her, find out how she's been doing what's been going on, and hopefully come out with a W here, Miss Ross.
Yes, I hope so. Hope so.
And Steve is going to be here with us. We've got Miss Lake over here on the camera, so we got a full production crew here, and we're going to break here for a minute. We're going to go off air. I'm going to freshen up a little bit, and Miss Ross and I will come back and give you your Watonga Eagles versus the Okeene Whippets.
Yes.
WatongaEagles.tv. Oh yeah, baby.
Yeah.
We got to break her in, Steve.
Okay. I know, me too. I'm going to go too.
shark, baby. Shark. Baby shark. Yeah, it's on. That's right, Steve. Hey, did we play Okeene before? I didn't get some numbers. Some late.
This little referee right here, when he first started reffing, he did softball. He started calling for me.
Oh, he did?
Little kid, I mean, but he does a good job. I mean, you know, or whatever, but he's funny. I like him. I like him, yeah. I don't know the other guy, but I know this one, yeah. Whose camera you got?
I'm a cameraman.
Okay.
I'm a cameraman.
Okay, I believe you. I just said whose camera you had. I didn't
Look
say
how
you.
good I filmed
I
it.
didn't say you were a cameraman. I just said whose camera you had.
Look how good I am.
I know you're good. I will later. Okay, we're gonna do this later, okay?
Let's go. Testing.
Good evening, ladies and
All right, ready to go here, Miss Ross.
between the Okeene Whippets and the Watonga Eagles. At this time, will you please stand and gentlemen remove your caps for the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red flare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Let's get ready for some action here. Steve-O, miss you here, buddy.
Number 12, Brody
Jenkins
Jenkins.
to the, I don't got a
15,
pin.
Cale Savoy. Number 23, Levi Smith. And number 45, Sam Alverson.
Now in football, they went to Class B.
Yes,
Right.
they did. They went to Class B in football and Class A, I believe, in basketball.
In basketball.
Yes, I believe.
Okay.
We're just doing the eye test here. This is the first week the boys have seen Okeene this year. I'm not sure their record. I know they were in the tournament. We were up in Three Rivers, I believe.
Right, and Okeene has their own tournament. You know,
they
they've
have
had
their
that tournament for years.
Exactly.
You know,
I think I played in that tournament way back.
Yes, way back there. We did.
Way back in the day.
Watonga did.
You know, we did. Every year we played in that tournament.
Yes.
And here come our boys. DeAndre Dunn, there's your superstar. He's the All-American. Reyes, we talked about him earlier. He's the shooter.
Yes.
Laren, white shirt, he's going to be your high flyer. Phoenix has just been coming around all year long.
He has. And Laren, you know, Laren's really doing a good job.
He is.
I mean, Laren's that player that can play around the rim.
Yep.
You know, he's there, and that's what we need. I mean, those rebounds and things like that, you know, that's the deal when you can play above. And I think that's the advantage that we do have over a lot of the players because we play over the rim.
Right.
We play,
we do.
And we do. I mean, we're there, and we can do that.
And we're tall, we're lanky, and it's just got to be intimidating to a team coming in here to the Eagle Center and seeing this kind of height and athleticism, you know.
Oh, yes.
And with our record, so good luck to you, Okeene Whippers. We're going to come out here to you right now, and hopefully Coach Gallagher, I'm sure him and Coach Campbell's always pretty much has their team prepared, ready to go, so hopefully we'll come off ready to go from the tip and represent the hometown right now.
And Derek, you know the coach for Okeene and Coach Hussey are brothers.
Someone told me that. Yes, I work with the guy that's from Okeene, and I did not know that, Ms. Ross.
They are brothers. Yes,
they are brothers, and I believe he has daughter on the girls' team.
On the girls' team.
Exactly.
So Landry and the cousin, they're going to be going against each other.
Yeah. Wow. How ironic. We'll sit here and watch that matchup.
Yes.
Here we go. DeAndre Dunn jumping it off here tonight. 0-0. Question why is that? I don't know. Let's see what happens. And here we go. And he's going to control the trip. It's going to go right to Okeene, number 45, big body down low. He'll go down there. He'll be matched up with Laren Whiteshield.
Matched up, yes.
Looks like Watonga going out man-to-man defense.
Well, we started AJ tonight.
Yep, we did. I just noticed that too. Renee, we started AJ. We'll have to ask our statistician, sideline reporter, to figure out what's going on. Going on. But hey, good luck to AJ, and go get him tonight.
Yes,
you know, this is an opportunity right here. Here's your opportunity right now to show Coach Gallagher you belong in the starting lineup.
Right.
So go make the most of it. Done out front. Tremendous three right here. Step back. No, the rim off. DeAndre Dunn with a fantastic tournament. Eagles, champions of our tournament. Both ladies and men. We'll talk more about that tonight. Yeah. Phoenix white shirt. Nice steal. Pass it around to Reyes. Good look right there, Reyes. And we talked about Reyes earlier, didn't we?
Good pass.
Yeah, great pass right there.
You know, some people don't understand the assists are just as
good as the shot.
It's just as good as the shot to get that assist.
Yep,
yes.
Real talk.
Yes.
Here we go. AJ out here. Mata playing tough defense, on the ball defense. Almost a steal right there by DeAndre. Eagles with another turnover, looks like. Nope. The Whippets will keep it. Good defense right there by Whiteshield. Just active hands so far early in this first quarter.
Yes.
Number 12 right here for the Whippets. He'll bring it out, top of the key. It's like Coach Hussey for the Whippets will call a play. It'll get intercepted right there by Sebastian Whiteshield. Looking over the court, takes it all the way up, and they're going to call a travel. A little bit too many steps, huh? Good idea, though. Good idea.
I kind of like that we're playing man-to-man. You know, sometimes a lot of teams sit back in the zone. I think you can, you know.
I think you can force things a little bit more with the man-to-man.
That's right, with the man. That's right.
Yep. Mata up top on the ball. Again, he's starting first time this year. Reasons we don't know. We'll find out. Dribble drive. DeAndre Dunn for the second time is playing some good baseline defense. He'll pass it over. Number 12. Think about the shot. Okeene not on the board yet, looking for their first field goal. Pump fake drive, and that's going to be on the ground here. And the pump fake got him, Renee.
Got him. Got to stay down.
Yep, got to stay down. I thought he might have took some steps, but hey, it'll be Whippets ball. Number 12 will take it out. Out here, number 15. Dribble drive. He'll pop from the corner and hit it. He'll make it. First field goal tonight.
Yes.
For the Okeene Whippets on the corner right there, number 15. 2-2. DeAndre, step back. Good
Nice
rebound right
rebound.
there. Laren. And that's going to be Okeene ball, but good hustle right there by number 3. And he can do that a lot. He can do that all game, both sides of the court. Offense,
Yes.
defense, just
Yes.
active down there. And I tell you what, with him and, Big O down there, they're going to be tough out for somebody come playoff time.
Those with 2 big guys down there, yes.
Yep, that's 10 fouls. You throw
Yes.
Dryden in there, that's 15 fouls. Those are
That's
still.
right.
Reyes will back it up. Look for White Shield. Mata over to Dunn. Dunn, dribble, drive, stop, penetrate. Another good look right there.
Good look.
Good for beautiful look right there.
Laren plays so well
Yeah, he
around
does.
the
They are-
basket.
they are.
Yeah. And
They're
they look
developing
for him.
chemistry.
Yes.
We've been watching it here these last few weeks.
Yes.
They've been developing some nice chemistry and a nice dime right there. Ooh, nice pump fake by the Whippets.
Yes.
It's okay. They're protecting the rim though. 4-4. High percentage shot by Okeene. Good drive right there by Reyes. That's going to be a charge.
Yep.
And we talk about this all the time. Steve and I do all the time, And I know it's just tempting to go ahead and go all the way through the basket, but if you just stop right there before you make contact and just master that shot.
You do. And
practice
that's
it
what a
1,000
lot of them, you just got to master that little jump
Yes,
shot.
yes.
When you get in the paint, instead of trying to go on in there and force it, just stop and just do that short jump shot, right
Exactly.
there in the middle.
Exactly.
And then it won't cause you to have that, offensive foul.
Exactly,
there.
exactly. And it's easy to say and hard to do.
It is.
But if you're
It is.
able to master that,
Oh,
my
yeah.
God.
Oh, yeah.
A little trap right there by White Shirt.
They're trying to play a 1-3-1. Watonga's in a
Yep,
1-3-1,
I've seen
and I
him.
kind of like it,
Yep. He dropped back in it. Good call right there, Renee. Done. Up the court. Mata. Over to Reyes. White Shirt. Eagle corner, no.
Oh,
White
nice.
Shield. Just killing it on the boards. That's got to be 3 offensive rebounds right now for Laren White Shield. Yes.
It is.
And just extra positions. DeAndre Dunn
Nice.
to the rack. Number 0. 6'4". Eagles looking focused right there. Laren White Shield on the boards here in this first quarter.
I like this, how we were in man and you switch, like after a made basket, you go into a 1-3 run. It keeps that offense, you don't know how to adjust.
You do. You gotta keep adjusting, like you said, Renee, and
Yes.
keep thinking.
Yes, you got to keep thinking.
Yep.
It keeps it. It just
We got
changes
Dunn
it.
out here. Just a good basketball. He'll take it, and he'll go to the free throw line with 2. I didn't see that other defender there. I thought he was all by himself.
By
right there.
himself, yes.
Yeah, but DeAndre Dunn goes to the, and we've said this a lot. Well, I guess he'll take the ball out. He is just able to stop the game, go get fouled, and bring the game to him, and that's just special. Mata. Another dribble by DeAndre. Go ahead and take it, AJ. Another rebound.
And AJ's got to start taking that shot because that just gives you another threat.
Right.
Sometimes if you never stay there and you just stay stagnant, he's got to shoot it.
Exactly.
I know some people go, "Why is he shooting that?" Well, he has to.
He has to. Real
You're
talk.
on the floor.
Real
You're on the
talk.
floor. You got to shoot.
Yep.
That's the name of the game.
Yep, the ball's going to come your way.
Yes.
You got to be ready.
You got to be ready. That's right.
Down low to the big guy. Good defense right there by White Shield. That's going to be an and one, but hey, he went up with his hands. I didn't really see a lot of contact there, but that'll be his first foul, and they'll send the big fella to the line.
And that's kind of hard when
an
you're
and
going
one.
straight up and then, you still get the call.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I really kind of always like those referees who did not call that when I'm straight up.
Yes.
They're going to
Yes.
be some contact.
Yes. But who's initiating it?
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly. Reyes will take it up the court. Mata, 6. Okeene on top, 7-6 late in the first. Pass it around. DeAndre's been doing most of the scoring right now. He'll stop, pop again, and
Nice
score
shot.
again. Score again.
And this is good. Our guys need this.
I do. I think so
When
too.
you get to this point in time, and it's almost time for districts and things, you need a challenge.
You do. You do.
Yeah, you need a challenge.
You
I
do.
know people are saying, why don't you have easy people on your schedule? That's not what you need when it comes down to the end of the year.
I agree.
You need to play good teams.
I agree 100%. Good block
Yes.
right there by Phoenix White Shirt. Wingspan, probably 7 foot. Reyes deep. Eagle corner, nope. Eight, 7, 2 minutes, 14 seconds left to go. First quarter homecoming here. Eagle Center, Watonga, Oklahoma versus Okeene, America. Crosstown rivals. Okeene about what, 10, 15, 20 minutes from here?
Nice pass.
Nice look right there. We
Nice
are just
look.
looking, oh my. DeAndre Dunn. And these guys are getting open, and he's finding them. Pretty basketball. (10-7), 1:40 left to go. First quarter. There's a steal ball. Uh-oh! Get on your feet, ladies and gentlemen! Get on your feet, ladies and gentlemen! Get on your feet! Larry White shit! There's a flushing in the toilet. They'll call a timeout. The Whippets will call a timeout. Watonga will run the high flyer. We said it. Number 3, Larry Whiteshield putting on a show for us, getting up in the air, Miss Ross, and looking nice.
And I know a lot of people, they think that's a show-off thing, but hey, if you can play above the rim,
exactly.
Let's go. You go for it.
Hey, those people who think of the show probably can't do it.
True.
You know what I mean? True. They probably can't get up and jump that high. So
it's exciting. We haven't had that in a long time.
We have
3-4 players on a team, 5.
Right. That can really get up there. Yeah. You said it earlier. Play above the rim.
Play above the rim. Yeah. That's it. That's the game.
Now, how intimidating is that for the Whippets?
It does.
Oh yeah.
That's intimidating.
I think my day, Earl Arthur could dunk, and when they did, it just, oh my God, it just hyped us all up, and we were just ready for the kill after that.
And Baby Wayne, I call him Baby Wayne.
We got Big Wayne. There we go.
Baby Wayne could do that also.
Exactly. Giving these great
I don't know.
legends.
Could Earl Wayne do it?
Earl could do it.
Earl could do it.
I think he did it one time in the game. Earl, if you're out there listening, partner, Earl Hartsfield, the Tonga love. He's a legend. Here we go. Back to the game. Oh, that's going to be an offensive foul. I missed that one. But Watonga will take it over 12-7. 1 minute, 21 seconds left to go. Oh, and now he's getting a little. See what we said, Miss Ross? I told you that dunk I tell you.
That dunk set it off.
Yeah, it sets it off. And now we got Coach Hussey over there in the little. He needs to be calmed down. He is mad. And looking at his brother down there, that you could do. Let's go, DeAndre. Knock these down. Nice. And I'm watching his body language over there. It looks like he's talking about Laren's rebounding, but.
Derek, when you're down on the floor and you don't jump.
Yes.
Okay, so if you don't jump and someone jumps up over your head, to me that is not a foul.
Me neither. I got hops. Yeah.
Yeah, I got ups, but you legally can't. I mean, to me, you can't call that a foul.
No.
And so I think that's how the referee saw that.
Right.
And so, he played above him.
Exactly. So a little frustration sitting there for the Whippets.
It is.
And, going back to what we said, I mean, Laren Whiteshield just getting the crowd up. And DeAndre Dunn, nice, strong move. Got to finish, gets his own rebound. That'll be Watonga ball.
Little physical.
Little physical. Picking up. This is Watonga and Okeene now. Come on now.
Exactly.
You're right. Watonga and Okeene. We know each other very well.
Yes.
Phoenix trying to get himself going. Over to Mata. Reyes, drop one. And he does. Drop one. Austin Reyes. Been coming on these last few games. Knocking down the threes. He's our sharpshooter. And I told Steve last week, if he gets going, watch out. Good rebound right there. Up the court. You got numbers. Over to Mata. Reyes.
I like their 5 out, because it's kind of a motion thing, and not everybody. Was that?
You missed it right there, Miss Ross. I'm talking about that was a no look.
That was a no look.
We'll see if Steve has a replay on that one. Yeah, we'll play that one back. That was tremendous no look pass right there by DeAndre Dunn. Oh, and he comes back with the block. DeAndre Dunn giving his homecoming crowd something to get on their feet about.
It is. It's great.
Plan D, here we go. We're gonna watch this again, Miss Ross. See if you can get in here and see this. Watch this pass from DeAndre here. No look, and he just gives it right to. He kind of underhands it, gives it to Laren. And Laren's been finishing around the rim all game long.
All day.
45. He'll rim off. Good quarter. Good rebound.
Good quarter.
Good start for your Watonga Eagles. Laren, calm down over there.
That's right.
So we saw this first. We saw a little bit of everything, didn't we? We saw some
did.
3-pointers. We saw some dribble drives, some dunking. How did you feel about the first quarter?
Hey, I think the first quarter was great. Everybody was, penetrating. And, that's the deal. They were, we were able to dish off.
Right.
When you could give it out, and not get those offensive fouls, that was the best thing.
Real talk. And you're right. Just finding those lanes, finding the creases, finding the lanes. DeAndre did a great job that quarter of leading the show and, stretching this lead out a little bit. You know what I didn't see? I didn't see a lot of rotation.
No.
And I wonder if that's by design.
And it could be. You know what I'm saying? I think at the tournament at Coyle, Devin hurt his leg.
Okay.
So I think he has an injury. Because I
Okay.
do remember that. So I think he has an injury, and I think they're trying to rest it, maybe get it healed.
And
So if we don't need him, then we'll go with this.
I got you.
You see what I'm saying? And this is a good thing because we can get some of these other kids ready. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
Or whatever.
No
But I
doubt.
think that is. I think he does have an injury.
Okay, that's what it seems like to me. He hasn't took his warm-offs yet.
Yes.
Off yet, and him not coming in is not natural. He's always in the starting lineup. So.
Yes, and I think he does. I think he has an injury.
Well, good.
I think he has an injury.
So we did see Big O come in, number 20.
Yes.
Big fella down low.
Big O is developing.
He is.
He's a kid that came here, hadn't played basketball.
Right.
He and his sister.
Right.
Jaden.
Right.
No basketball. But I think these kids are coming on. I think it's that athletic ability that they have. You know what I'm saying? But they're coming on, and he's going to help us.
Oh, he's definitely going to help us.
He's just going to help us.
I seen that the other night,
Yes.
in the Hennessy game, just what he can be able to do to post
Yes.
players down low,
Mhm.
and give us that kind of presence. But he just looks like every day he gets better.
He gets better. He does.
And
He
the
does.
Whippets will come out of second quarter with a 3-pointer, number 1 right there. Step right into that, looking pretty confident. There's a foul right there on white shirt. Getting a little testy out here.
And when you're 20 some miles from each other, you know what I'm saying? You kind of know each other, so it kind of gets to that deal that you kind of have that little, beef thing that you.
Yeah, you do. I mean, it's just natural. You probably like the same girlfriend or something. The same girl, it's always something like that. When it's crossed down like that, you never know what it's going to turn out to be. But it's Okeene Watonga, and we're here second quarter, looking like a good basketball game. Okeene trying to fight back. Watonga dominating the first quarter.
That was a big deal, Owen there with that big body. That's hard to move that big body around.
Exactly. And DeAndre does this presence. Oh, my goodness. I never know what hand he is.
He actually is left-handed. And let me tell you, I think left-handed people, when you teach them to shoot, it's just a natural. They have a natural follow-through. It's something about the left hand, to me, it's just natural. And I mean, they shoot the ball
Phoenix
well.
white shirt. Oh, he tried to do it. And he did. They gonna get him.
It's amazing.
That's amazing. That's another dunk right there where you were talking Eagles. The War Eagles high flying here in the first half.
And he's a sophomore. Yes.
Got 2.5 more years to watch him develop and grow. He might be 6'8".
He may be.
With game. Miss Ross with game. With game.
With game.
So, what an exciting first half here where you Watonga Eagles coming out, putting on a show for this homecoming crowd. He'll miss. Octavian will get the whistle over the back. But a 14-point lead, and it just seems like it is a 14-point lead because we have dominated here all game. Eagles looking nice right now.
I'm glad to see Chase
Mata.
out.
Oh, okay, it was on Mata. Okay.
Yeah. Chase is back. Chase
he
is
is.
really, he's improved a lot this
He
year.
has.
He really has.
He has.
I mean, he's coming on. I like his little turnaround jumper that he has down there, And
that's exactly what I was leading into. If he
Yes.
can ever develop some sort of little post game, it's a wrap,
Yes.
Go block that shot. There you go. Go up.
Yeah.
And I like to see the Twin Towers in there, Miss Ross. Him and Brown. We should be all over these boys.
Exactly. All over. And Chase is a senior, right?
I believe Chase Dryden is a senior.
Yes, he's a senior. Yes.
Chase Dryden is a senior. I believe he's a senior. Who, with his height, Miss Ross could possibly get a look for some school. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because of his height. And some coach could probably see that they could develop him.
And you can develop him.
Yeah.
I think you put a little weight on him. Just you know what I'm saying?
A program.
And a program. You get him. That Derek. When you go to college. You know,
yep.
they put weight on you, and you know, they just do things for you that you know that you didn't really have in high
Right.
school. So you know, you're right. He could develop.
He can develop, you know. And if I'm a college coach at a small school, you know, I'm bringing him in.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
I'm bringing him in, and I'm going to see
Yes.
what my coaches are like. I'm going to see
Yes.
my coaching skills,
Right.
how good I am, you know. Because you can teach people the fundamentals. And
Yes,
that's,
you
if you
can.
look at this kid right here, his fundamental. Good look right there. There it is, trying Twin Towers. Keep battling, boys.
They were
Gotta
trying.
finish. They were trying.
They were
No, they
trying.
look good under that rim together. Just two large young men right there. Dryden a senior, Brown a junior, Reyes a senior,
Yes.
Dunn's a senior,
Yes.
Devin Wilson junior.
No, Devin's a senior.
Devin, okay, so we're going to lose a lot this
We
year.
are.
then.
We
Okay.
are.
Well, then we need to make this count.
Yes.
Okeene moving the ball pretty well. They're down 10 here. This guy right here, number 1, in the corner, he hit one three-pointer. White shirt gets the ball taken away from him, plays defense, and they're going to call a timeout. Save the possession right there. 24-14, 4 minutes, 41 seconds left to go. Second quarter. Okeene creeping back a little bit, but all in all, the game seems to be controlled by the Eagles.
I think it's controlled by the Eagles.
Coach Gallagher talking to his and I really like Coach Gallagher too.
I do.
I really think he has come in.
He's funny.
Yeah.
You
You
know?
know, I really felt for him when he first got here because, you know, you just have that bad taste in the mouth here around here when all the coaches leave, come for 1 year and they leave.
Yes.
And he walks in and he's like, you know, I bought a house here. I'm here to stay.
Yes.
You know?
And that's hard. You know, even when I was playing basketball, and that was ages ago, but we never had a coach that bought into
Right.
it, and I had a different coach every year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I know
so
it.
You have to change your style. And I know some of the people were saying, well, at the beginning, you know, the kids didn't like him and they didn't do that. It wasn't the idea that they didn't like him. It was just the idea was another coach. Now we're changing again.
Exactly.
It's the change.
It's the change. It's the change. It's the change. It
But
is.
you know that I'm so happy they bought into him now, and look at us.
Yeah, I know.
You know, look at us.
Real talk.
That's what I can say. Look at us now.
Yeah,
You know?
I know it.
So
I
that's
know
what
it.
we can say.
And that's what that was his resume coming in. He'd been to some state finals, and
Yes.
you know he'd won some ball games.
And
so.
he has. You know, he was at Pioneer at one time. I know. I remember when he was at Pioneer. Then he went to Cordell.
Right.
So, and I knew him at Cordell also. So, you know, I've kind of known him, you know, all through this, you know, this time. So he's had a good record. So we have a good coach.
We got a good coach.
We
We
have a good
got a
coach.
good.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
we've got the chance to sit here and watch him, and he'll be the first to admit, hey, that Hinton game, I don't know what happened, but he's been, you know, letting us see who he is so far later on, and 2 championship tournament appearances.
Yes.
You know, you're okay with me there, partner.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
And these kids
You know?
are buying in. You know, these kids are buying in and playing for him. You don't really see a lot of friction. You don't see a lot of that. You know.
You don't. I
And-
think at the beginning, you know, we were kind of, you know, the kids were trying to figure out each other and see how we played, because, you know, we didn't finish with everybody.
Right.
And so I think once they bought into it, they, you know, bought into the coach, they played with each other, and now, you know, it made a big difference.
Yeah.
So we kind of got that going.
We do. 4 minutes left to go. Second quarter, 24-14. Whippets trying to get some field goals, trying to score,
Yes.
trying to figure out this Watonga defense.
Good
And
shot.
I tell you what, number 12, right at the
Good
top of
shot.
the key there. He'll bring the game within 7. Still a ball game here, Miss Ross.
It is.
White shirt. Reyes coming right back. Can he do it? No. Rebound, Whippets.
I like to see us a little bit, you know, with Owen, those guys dead on the block, kind of throw that ball inside to those post guys, make those guys
I
start
know.
doing some
Yes.
post moves.
Yes.
Sometimes you just need that post play on the block, because when you start getting that post play on the block, that opens up the outside a
does.
little bit more, because now you got to sink in, or you're going to let them go one-on-one. And so when a team comes in to scout you, it's like, man, I got to have somebody that guards the post. I got to have somebody that guards these guys outside. So it just adds more to your, you know, offense, you know, that
Yep,
way. So
yep.
I'd
That's-
like to see that.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's very well put, Mr. Ross. Very, very well put. And it's just, you know, it just keeps the defense honest. Here we go,
It
another
does.
shot. Is that a 3? Uh-oh.
Three,
And the
so-
Okeene Whippets have pulled within 4 here late in the second quarter with the 3-point shot. Number 12 right there on your TV screen. He's hit 2 in a row. Brought him back. DeAndre Dunn quiet. Here he comes right back with the shot. And I'll tell you what.
Come back.
You need an answer, go to number 0. He just, like I said, it sounds like a broken record, but it feels like he's not going to miss when he takes his shot. We've seen players like that, but very few.
And he worked on it. That was one of those things he worked on. And I watched him play this summer.
Did you?
And we kind of talked about it, and I thought he was jerking his hand a lot. And, he was not, following through.
Right.
And so Chris and I, his dad, started talking about it. Go, you got to follow through, on that shot. So he worked on it and perfected it. And
it's working.
So,
it's working. It's working. And it's light and day from last year.
It is.
You know what I'm saying?
There's a big difference. That's right.
Light and day, and that's going to be 2 on Big O right there. Good hustle though,
that's
right there.
Good hustle.
Yep, good hustle right there, Big O.
See your big guy going to hustle for the ball. That's good.
Exactly. And that's going to be 1 or 2 for Big O. I think that's
1.
That's his first foul.
That's his first.
Okay.
I think AJ is the only one that has 2 fouls.
Okay.
Yes.
26-20. 2 minutes left to go. First half. Homecoming.
Big crowd. Nice crowd.
Nice crowd. Hinton coming back with the field goal on a nice little run of their own. That's about an 8-2 run right there. Bring it back in the game. DeAndre 1-on-1. Gets by him. Stop. Beautiful look again.
Nice
He can do that all day long.
Nice look.
And you know what I like? Big O and them are catching the ball. Cleanly.
Yes, they're cleanly catching the ball, looking for it. You can tell they do this in practice.
Right. Yeah, they're expecting it. Yeah.
They're expecting it.
Yep.
So that's one of those things, it's like, hey guys, when I come in the middle, I'm looking.
Be ready.
Get ready,
your hands
I'm
ready.
looking for you.
Exactly.
I'm looking for you.
Good, tough rebound
that's
right
a
there.
Tough rebound for them.
Go finish that, Austin. And he does.
Got to finish it. Good job.
Watonga on their own run. Okeene going to stop the bleeding real quick. 20-second timeout. And just as Okeene went on an 8-2 run, Watonga comes right back.
Yes.
And that's what they've been able to do all year, and especially DeAndre Dunn. Being able to stop those runs, those other teams, when they get a little bit of momentum, stop it. Get to the free throw line.
Yes.
Stop the game and score
and take
that
control
way.
back.
There you go.
Get the control back or whatever, because sometimes that it can change so fast, and that momentum can go the other team, and you can lose it.
You can lose it.
Fast.
You sure can.
So someone has to take control and get it back, and that's kind of what he does.
He does, and he does a good job of that. I didn't see that a lot last year, but I'm seeing a lot often this year.
Yes.
And he's going to need that once we play those tougher teams down the line. And Miss Ross, you've been here a while. And I think I asked Coach Gallagher this, and of course he's new and didn't remember. But you might remember, when was the last time the Watonga boys, was ranked in the top 10?
Javis, when I had the nephews that played.
Right.
So it was Javis, EJ, Nick, Jalen.
Okay.
Remember?
Okay. Right.
And Travis.
I wasn't here.
He wasn't here.
Right.
So that would have been 2010.
Okay. We had a nice squad.
They went to state every year.
Really?
They had every year that they finished, one year they were 21-1 or something like that.
Right.
And they were 20-0, whatever. But every year they went to state.
Okay.
So we kind of got beat out, each time in state, but they made it to the state tournament.
They did have a nice run in those years
They had
in
a
basketball.
nice run in basketball.
Okay.
Nice run. I had, like I said, I had the 4 nephews that that played that year, and and then Travis, little Travis.
Right.
So we got Big Wayne, Baby Wayne, and then we got Baby Travis.
Baby Travis.
So Baby Travis played on there also. And then we had Bubba Kearney, but they had a really
good
solid
team.
Yes.
Okay.
Really solid, good team basketball wise. Yes.
Now you start mentioning names like that, then you put those 5 on the court, or any of those kids on the court, and then you're gonna win some ball games.
And they were really good athletes. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, of course,
basketball wise, and that I think Coach Hussey came here when all those boys were in middle school when Coach Hussey came, so he kind of coached them all the way through. Now, believe me, let me tell you, that was a hard group to coach or whatever. Cause those, I can say that. Those are my nephews.
Yeah, you can say that. Yeah, you got every right to say that.
But like I said, they played well. We had a good team. So so we did.
Well, good. Thanks for answering that, because we were all stuck, and I knew if like I said, sitting here next to you and as involved as you've been in as many years as you've been, you would know the answer to that.
And it was during that time, like I said, but those boys did a really good job. Yeah. And I think we played Coach Gallagher when he was at Pioneer when those boys were playing.
Good defense right there by your Eagles. A.J. Mata, look up. You got a shot here. You got a shot here. Take it. Take it deep. Dunner, take it deep three. Oh, that did not go.
Right at the buzzer.
Did not go right at the buzzer, but it is 30-22 halftime here in the Eagle Center. Watonga Eagles up on the Okeene Whippets, 30-22. It's been I would say a half dominated by your War Eagles here. All aspects of the game tonight looking good. The three-point shot. We've seen some high-flying dunking, haven't we, Miss Ross? We've seen some good ball movement, some great passes.
Great passes to the inside,
Yes.
The guards passing down to the post, players down there, and things. Yes.
Exactly.
So it's been some good ones. I think, we're getting ready to see a good show here. We
got halftime, baby.
Some of our guy cheerleaders.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. Okay.
Coach Watson, believe this or not, Coach Watson, the football coach, was a cheerleader.
Oh, was he really?
So
okay.
Coach Watson,
and nothing wrong with that.
Listen, male cheerleaders, because I was a cheerleading sponsor.
Right.
Male cheerleaders at college get more money than girls do.
That's where I was just leaning into.
That is the truth.
That's what I was just leaning into.
They don't give that to girls, but guys do. So Coach Watson's kind of got these guys together. So I'm anxious to see what this show is going to look like.
Okay. All right. We'll get a chance to check it out.
Kids, so this is supposed to be really good.
No, okay.
Or whatever. So
I'm sure they've worked on it.
They've worked on it.
I know it.
Yeah.
There's Coach Fu walking by talking about the crowd. We did have a nice crowd here.
Nice crowd here tonight.
On a Tuesday night here in Watonga, America. And the boys so far in the first half putting on a show for us. Hope you guys are enjoying it out there, Eagle Nation, because Miss Ross and I are having fun right here looking at this crowd and just feeling like Watonga Eagles. Don't it just feel good?
It feels great, Derek. For me, this is just the best.
Right.
That's what you can say. This is the best.
Exactly. We'll take a look here and see what the acrobatic. Look at Joe. We got quarterback here.
That's our quarterback.
Whoa! Joe Jackson. Ouch. Are we getting this, Steve? And that's Lorenz. Nice. Very nice.
It's so nice to see everybody being able to incorporate and do a lot of things.
Participate, huh?
Participate. Look at this. Now, is this the big kid that played on the football team that's by Joe? The Smith kid from... no, not...
Jacob... Jacob Smith? No, not Jacob Smith.
No, not Jacob Smith.
What is his name? Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. Jacob. What is his name, Steve? Cale Smith. Cale Smith played good, dude, this year in football.
Yes. And then here he is out here being a cheerleader.
Yep, exactly. So, hats off to Coach Watson.
Yes.
Hey, forget this traditional stuff. I like non-traditional things myself as well.
Yes.
So, yeah. And like you said, people don't understand that cheerleaders, students that are in band, they give out those scholarships like that.
They do.
Nice.
To put those in there, let me tell you. It's okay. You got to hold the stunt. Sometimes you fall. Get a little tired.
Yeah, she didn't completely fall all the way down.
She did.
She's all right.
That's the base. The guys underneath you keep them from hurting themselves.
Right.
But they went up to full extensions. That's pretty good. I'm looking at these guys.
Look how strong that dude is right there. Whoa!
But look at Joe. Joe has his. He got his up to the full extension.
I know it. Look at that.
Joe's not going to let anybody.
No,
Joe's not going to.
He's too competitive.
He's too competitive.
He's way too competitive. He is. He's way too competitive. There we go. All good. Now, who's this young lady right here, Miss Ross?
Which one?
Whoa, she was way up there. Yeah.
Okay, now she's the wrestler. That's our good wrestler. That is... I can't think of her name. But she wrestles. Okay. She wrestles on our wrestling team.
How many girls do we have? Do we have a girls team, or are they filling in for the boys?
We do have a girls team. And she's gone to state every year.
Has she really?
Yes. And her grandmother is Doris Johnson. Nia Johnson is her mother.
Okay, not familiar. I know the not Greg and those guys, though, right? No, okay,
No.
I'm not familiar. These guys are doing an amazing job.
Yes.
Nice job.
They're doing a great job.
Uh-oh. Oh, and the cheer squad.
Very high.
Nice. Uh-oh.
Good job, Watonga.
Nice job. Very nice.
I'm impressed.
I am too. I am impressed. I like, and like you said, I'm just going to reiterate what you said, Ms. Ross. Like to bring the boys and the girls together like that for entertainment. You know, as school. Forget the traditional stuff. Let's do non-traditional. I mean, because you know what we were talking. The jobs these kids are going to go out and get, they're not the jobs of today.
They're not.
They're not. So
They're not.
nothing's going to be traditional anymore. There is a new norm, and there he is.
A new norm.
as
Hey,
we speak.
we have the best. What
The
I tell
best
you,
of the best.
what I tell you guys earlier
The
that
best.
we had the best superintendent.
Exactly.
You know, I
exactly.
did.
Exactly.
Hey, that's what the juice get thrown around like that.
I guess I wasn't good enough to be a cheerleader. But if you put me on the basketball court now, I could have took you on the
Right.
court.
Marcy Ruff said she was a cheerleader.
Yeah, that just wasn't. I don't know if I was the cheerleader type. That wasn't me. Yeah.
Mr. Hillerbrand, our superintendent, I tell you what, just always got a smile. Always dressed real nice, ain't he, Mr.
Always.
Always dressed real
Always.
nice. Just a leader by example. Like I said, we talked about it earlier. Just a pleasure to have him. So we're going to start the third quarter off, Ms. Ross. Eagle Nation, we're going to go off for just about 2 minutes and freshen up, grab a drink or something like that, and then we'll come back.
Okay.
WatongaEagles.tv. Oh, yeah, baby. All right, welcome back, Eagle Nation. Coming back here from halftime. Get your fresh drink, Miss Ross.
Got it ready.
One half down. You're doing a great job. I'll tell you that.
Thanks, Derek. I kind of enjoyed it. I was like, hey, I don't know if I can do this.
I know. I was the same way, too. And I was like, wait a minute. I can do this.
Can I do this? Yeah.
You can do this.
My kids are like, now, Mom, remember, you can't say everything like you say when when you're at the game yelling. So be professional. So I told my kids I could do this.
Right.
So,
exactly.
yeah.
Exactly.
So Deshaun and Lara and Chris, they had a little group chat and they were all laughing at me today about what I was going to say. I said I can handle this.
Well, yeah,
so
nobody's laughing now because you're handling your business.
Okay, good, Derek. So you make sure you tell my children.
I will. Yeah, she's handling it. Coming back out from half, 7:35. Austin Reyes will go up. He'll get 2 free throws. 8-point game right now. Crowd still here. It's homecoming. Been a nice crowd here today for a Tuesday night. Love to see the Watonga faithful out supporting these young men and women.
It's exciting to see the crowd.
It is.
It is.
And it's just so exciting, like I said, to get behind these, because these guys are talented,
They are.
On both teams.
And hopefully we'll be playing when it comes the end of February, March. We're still playing and everybody's still.
Exactly.
We have somewhere to go on a Friday night.
Hey, real talk, Miss Ross.
Friday
real talk.
night. We can have the Friday night lights, that's for sure, yeah.
Almost a steal right there by Reyes.
It is. Good steal.
And that'll turn the ball over. 32-22. It's been like that, about a 8-point lead throughout the night. Okeene has made a couple runs, but Watonga's answered with this young man right here, DeAndre Dunn. Yeah, nice look right there by Laren Whiteshield.
Laren just knows what to do around the rim.
Yep, he knows
what to do. Yes.
And he knows how to finish, and it's just, those. I love those 0-foot jumpers. You know what I mean? And Laren is turn them up today. You got numbers up. Look up. Reyes, deep shot. No. It'll come off. It'll rim off. Okeene trying to run. Okeene need to pick it up. Number 12. Oh, is that 3?
Yeah, I got him on the 3.
Yeah, got him on the 3. And DeAndre wishes he could have that foul back.
Yes. Now they're trying to figure out.
Yeah, who's the foul on? It'll be 2 shots or 3. It's gonna be, let's see here.
Oh, maybe that's what they were trying to decide. Where he was at, if his foot was on the line or whatever. So yeah.
And that'll rim off. It'll stay a 12-point ball game. And I'm looking here, Miss Ross, and I'm looking behind us. The Okeene crowd has traveled well here tonight.
They did. They do.
They have traveled very well here tonight. And,
but their girls
are pretty good.
Yeah,
we got to bring it.
Yes.
Mata. Ooh, nice 365. Nice job, AJ Mata.
Great job for AJ.
Yeah, real talk. Nice spin move right there, and the finish. Mata now playing defense. It'll stop. Nope, it'll rim off. DeAndre Dunn with the rebound. Stop, pop, 3-pointer. Nope.
Good rebound.
Good hustle by Mata.
Mata's just, he's everywhere.
He's a scrappy. He's a scrapper. Yes. Yeah, he's one of those guys you love to have on your team because you're going to do the dirty work.
Yes. He should have knocked that out of bounds.
He should have knocked that out of bounds.
Yeah.
And if, I love me some Austin Reyes, but when I'm coaching, don't get out hustled.
That's right.
Yeah,
don't get out hustled. And you knock that, even though you get a back court call on you.
Exactly.
You don't have a foul. Yeah.
Let's see if I got that Mata spin move there.
Okay. Oh, you did get it, Steve. He did get the Mata spin right there. Halfway got it a little bit. Nice 360 pirouette. Goes up, finish. High percentage shot. AJ Mata. It was pretty.
It was. Well, Steve, I saw Cy in the junior high game hit 2 3-pointers and a 3-point in the game. Was it?
You hit 2 3-pointers in the game?
I thought so.
I was running the camera.
He did, and you missed it. He did really well. I was impressed. as many times as he begged me last year to stay in the gym, I mean, he should be making shots. You know?
Yeah, Cy Lake. We love him some Cy Lake.
Yeah, that's Cy. That's Cy's sport. Yeah. Well, I saw
We all
it.
been there. We all been there.
I saw it, Steve. I saw it. And he had good form. He had good form. He looked good. So I think he had a good coach in the elementary school. That's what I think. That's how good.
I'm going to say that too, Miss Ross. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and go with you. Yeah, that's that coaching right there. That's it.
That's it.
And that's just so profound. Just amazing, Miss Ross, how your careers went and just the lives you've impacted over the years. I mean, we're just so fortunate to have you. I know you're retired now, but like I said, I mean, I remember my grandson came a couple years ago, and just I told him, I said, hey, I just want you to connect with Miss Ross. I told my daughter, and they were able to, and they didn't stay long as we would like them, but
I know
it was just nice to pretty much feel like I had family in school.
Yes.
And you guys were going to be okay.
Yes.
And, and I'm sure we all feel like that about you.
Yes,
So,
most definitely.
so we appreciate it. You're much appreciated. Four minutes, 48 seconds left. 14-point lead for your Eagles. Playing well tonight. Okeene trying as hard as they can, but Eagles been able to step back, pop. No, it'll rim off.
I'd like to see our guys start kind of a little bit, kind of doing a little clock management, you know what I'm saying, be able to hold the ball a little bit, and then get the best shot you possibly can.
I'm with you there.
Yep. When you're ahead and you can hold the ball, there's no reason to rush it. Get the best shot you possibly can.
Exactly.
And that's, we don't have to do that quick, shot.
Right. Done. Beautiful shot. 3-point shot.
But when you're on, you're on.
Yeah, exactly. It's one of those teams where you coach, you're like, no. Yes. And he's been doing it all night. Look out, folks. Here we go. DeAndre Dunn. He's dunking, slamming. Ladies and gentlemen, he had the #1 dunk in the state of Oklahoma last week. They played it all over Hunter. He does it again tonight. Steal by Reyes. Here's a foul. DeAndre Dunn with the flush into the toilet.
It's amazing how all these boys just play over the rim.
Yes.
I'm serious. But I got to tell you, it all comes from our weight program that these kids did in the summer and what they had. Believe me, none of these boys are doing all this if they wouldn't have that weight program and we were in that weight room
I'm gonna agree with you. I'm gonna agree with you 100%. I mean, people don't understand it. It starts in the summertime.
It starts in the summertime. It does.
I don't care what sport. I don't
Any
care.
sport.
I don't care if it's track. You do and put work in the summertime. It's gonna show right here.
That's right. It's gonna show, and you're gonna show that. And so for these boys to be jumping over the rim, it's because you did those, that weight program.
Right.
You got to get the legs. And I tell the little kids when you're little, you don't shoot with your arm. You got to shoot with your legs.
Yes.
Your legs got to be strong.
Your base.
Yeah, your base has got to be strong. You know what I'm saying? And so those boys, their legs are strong, and I mean that's how they're able to come in and finish this.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it was the same way in football. I mean, we would destroy people third, fourth quarter.
Yes.
And that's where conditioning come in. And then you watch these and the girls too. Rarely do you see them tugging on their shorts or bent over. These kids are in shape.
They're in shape.
And that's hats off to the coaches.
You have to be in shape.
Letting the program work for you. I wish I would have took it serious when I was in high school.
I think about it. I never lifted, weights or whatever.
Yeah.
We just didn't have it. Not in high school, you didn't, but you did in college, but you didn't in high school.
Exactly.
And it's just, it's amazing. And like I said, that's what it is. I mean, these boys are kind of lanky.
They are. They are lanky.
They are.
Yeah, they are lanky.
But for them to do, that's what I'm saying. They've had to do the weights. That's it exactly.
Reyes, good out. Oh, okay. Coach Gallagher's good at this out of timeout calls.
Yes.
Almost had a good one right there. Little trap action. There you go, Austin. Still, you got oh! Good look.
Nice look.
Big O.
Big O.
Keep fighting, son.
Keep going,
fighting, Big O. Keep fighting. He'll get the foul. He is battling in there.
I like that.
Mm-hmm. Just that second jump. He's got a quick second jump, too, doesn't he?
Yes. And I like it. They're letting them play. You know what I'm saying? You're up there, and everybody's, knocking the ball around or whatever. You're not just calling a foul to be calling a foul.
Just to show that I'm the ref out here.
Exactly. Just let them play. Let them play.
Let them play.
And they're guys. Let them play.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Let's go, Octavian. And he's going to drop the second one for him. Octavian Brown. That'll be 3 points for him tonight. Played some great defense down low.
Yes.
Doesn't get a lot of credit for his points and things like that, but playing some excellent defense. And I didn't see that.
I think they got him for like a hand check, when he went by. So, they got him for that hand check and whatever.
Okeene down a bunch, down 18. They're going to need to get going. They're going to make this competitive. Big O, good defense right there on number 45. Thought about the shot, he'll bring it back. Great defense in the corner here. Okeene looking for a shot. Just Eagles everywhere, but they find a good shot. High percentage shot. Good patience right there by the Whippets. And finally go down low and get a high percentage shot. Done. Back. 3. No. White shirt. Oh, okay.
That time he kind of got on the back.
He did. Now I can see that call right there.
Now that one was. That was,
And it probably didn't hurt that the coach brought that to the ref's attention there. Well, the first half too. That's what you do as a coach,
That's true.
So keep doing
That's what you do.
It's working for him.
It works for him, but he's confined to his seat, so
right. Exactly. He's calmed down a little bit. 2 minutes, 20 seconds left. 42-26. Great night here on a Tuesday night. Your Eagles all over the Whippets. Looking around. And for the last 2 possessions here,
they've gone inside to the post, yes.
The Whippets went right at the rim here with some success. 14-point game. Reyes deep. No. Brown. Oh, Dryden. Done. Finish that. No, he'll do. Reyes. No. Okeene with some hustle. Okeene, nice pump fake. Oh, there's Dryden. And Okeene, the crowd getting pumped here a little bit. Okeene trying to make a run. Not quitting though, Miss Ross. You like to see that.
And that's good. I mean, they're making a game. That's good.
Yep. Making it competitive, making a game, and you never know. You never know. And we want to see a competitive game anyway. 42-28. No rim off.
A.J. Mata coming back in the game for Chase.
And he'll miss both of them.
I like to see our guys block out a lot more on that, on rebounds. That's one thing we don't get a body on them when the rebound, on the shot, on the free shots. You got to put a body on them. Step in there.
Just like that, huh? Yeah, with a Mata. Get under control. Oh, wow. That's going to be Whippet's ball. He tried. Good hustle right there.
Good hustle.
Yeah, that's hustle right there. He tried it. A.J. Mata. Like we told you earlier, he's a scrapper. He's one of those players that'll do all the dirty work.
Yes.
He ain't going to get you 20, but I tell you what, he'll get you 20 hockey assists, 20, you know what I mean? Seriously.
And that means more than anything,
yes. Minute left to go, third quarter, and it'll get Mata for a foul right there. Try to move his feet.
Yes.
Underneath. Number 3, he's hit a couple buckets. Good steal right there.
Good hands.
Nice.
Good hands.
Finish him. Another dime. Oh, he was going to go for it. That's going to be Watonga ball, though.
Derek, my little 5th grade girls are going to play at halftime.
Are they really?
They're going to play at halftime of the girls' game. So
Okay.
we'll see how that's going to go.
That is going to be
yeah,
cute.
they think they're going to be they're big time this time. So we'll see.
No, that's the future right there.
that's
Let's
the
see
future.
let's
We'll
see what we
see.
got. Let's
We'll
see what
see.
we got. .43 seconds left. 42-28. Kind of stalled here, right here in the end of the third quarter. Okeene tried to make a run. And let's check out what's going on.
3 on done.
That's 3 on Dunn. Uh-oh.
Got a 1-and-1.
That's going to be 3 fouls on DeAndre Dunn. With a nice lead like this, I'm sure Coach Gallagher will probably sit him down. No Devin Wilson tonight, I'm assuming.
And I really do. I really think he might be coming in.
Looks like
I think
he
they
is.
were trying not to play him, but I really think he had hurt his leg.
I see him limping right now.
Yes. So, if we really don't need him,
Yeah.
and we need him down the road, I mean, that's something we need to look at.
Oh, that's
you know
smart.
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you
that's
need
smart.
that spark,
Yeah, because he is key to our. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? He's key.
Yes.
Those big games against the Cashins,
Big games.
against those.
Yes, and we still
Hintons.
have that. Yes.
Exactly. We're going to need every bullet we got.
Yes.
All right, Dunn. He'll dribble it up. Do not charge, son. Reyes, wide open. Booyah! Three.
That changes that momentum real fast.
Exactly, just like
real
that.
fast, just like you
that.
said. You had said that earlier, Derek. We have to have that spark that changes that momentum on some things.
And
Yes.
It's just crushing for the other team trying to come back. You know?
Yes.
Good dribble drive right there. Tell you what.
We got to
Okeene.
hedge that. Our boys got to come
Exactly.
over and hedge that. When somebody's going in there, that other guy's got to come over on the offside and hedge that. So, they're just going straight to the basket. Yes.
Good look. Reyes. Beautiful. Right there.
It's like we drew it up.
We drew it up. Just like we drew it up last second. Austin Reyes with the clutch 3 at the end of the quarter. DeAndre Dunn with the nice patience, just to wait down and a nice pass over there to. We got it on replay here, Miss Ross. With a nice stroke right there. Bottoms hits nothing but the bottom of the net, right? Nothing but the bottom of the net. And we're going to go into the fourth quarter here. Last quarter, 48-31, with your Eagles been able to just stop any momentum that Okeene has had today and do it with either a 3-point shot or do it with a slam dunk. But they've been able to do it and recognize when the game is kind of slipping to them and he's fighting off that,
And
fighting off that run.
that's it. That's good. That's good. Looks like Devin just checked in. He's going to try to come in and play a little bit. So we'll see how well he does.
Right. And they're all pounding him up right there. I guess he's just going to gut it out right now for his team. And we'll just hope for the best.
And hope for the best. Yeah. We don't want anything to happen.
No, we don't.
It's not like we have a lot of players sitting on the bench.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
We're not as deep tonight.
Right.
As we normally are. So let's just hope he, plays a few minutes. Break a sweat.
Right.
Get some conditioning and get on off the court.
Yes.
We got
exactly.
this one,
Get a little sweat and then get off. Yeah, so you can be well.
Exactly. Dunn, he'll bring it up beginning fourth quarter. Been in charge all night long. 0-0. He's got 13 points, 3 fouls.
Yes.
Reyes has been hitting. He's got 13. Now, this is what we want to do right here, Miss Ross. We want to go ahead and put the nail in the coffin. Let's go ahead with the knockout punch right there.
That's right.
Let's go ahead with the knockout punch right now. And send this game to a W, and we look to Friday's game. Done. Wilson just checked in the game. Let's look at his movement. Oh, and everybody's just dropping a dime. He comes in limping, dropping a dime. Coach Gallagher taking a look at him. Don't reach, DeAndre.
Yeah, DeAndre's got to be where he's got to start moving his body.
Yes.
That reaching gets you into trouble.
Real talk.
And I think that's what happens to him a lot of the times. It's not, he's got to get out and get his body in front of him, instead of reaching. Yes.
You got to move your feet. Another
nice
beautiful look. Got to finish that, Laren.
Finish it.
And one. There you go, Laren Whiteshield. Active underneath tonight. Been around the bucket all night long. DeAndre Dunn's been able to find him for a nice connection.
I'm Laren. and I can have my scores up like that, I'm playing around the basket all the time. I'm
All
like,
the time.
hey,
I'm not moving.
it's me. I'm
Yeah,
not moving.
exactly.
You know.
I own this down here.
Yeah, this is me. You know.
I own this down
I've
here.
got a point guard that's going to get it to me.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I got a point guard that can give me 30.
And you know, that's what I tell everybody. You know, the point guard is like the quarterback of the basketball team. You got a good point guard, it's going to work. It's kind of like Aubrey Bridges.
Right.
You know, that's all you
Yeah.
can say. I mean, you got that quarterback. You know.
You do. You got a good quarterback. You got more than a fighter's chance.
Yes,
you know,
yes,
you got
you
more
do.
than a fighter's chance, and
Exactly.
any other talent around them. I mean,
Yes.
you got a nice chance. You know, so I agree 100% what you said right there,
And
man.
those, you know, those. They run it. You know, they run the team, and so, you know, you expect them to see that open guy, or
Right.
you know, and things, and so that's it. Yes.
Right.
This kid that's on the line here, number 12, he shoots the ball well.
He does. He
For
does. And we
Okeene.
were watching him tonight.
He does. He has a really good shot, you know,
Yep.
or whatever.
Yeah, it'll rim out there. And if there's one in him and number 3, they're confident on the court with our
Yes.
boys. You know, they're not afraid.
Right, they're not afraid, yes.
To take the shot.
That's
you know?
right.
And sometimes we can be intimidating like that. I mean,
Right.
this is how long we are, and this is, you know, how we're dunking, we're hitting 3-pointers.
Yes.
With this kid right here.
And it's intimidating. I mean, I wouldn't want to play Watonga.
Not right now.
You
Not
know?
right now. Not with they
And I'll
jumping
be
out
like,
of the gym like
you
that.
just told me to guard this person. I'll be like, oh, you know.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
Exactly. You want me to guard who?
Yeah,
Okay.
well, yeah, okay. How about let's run a zone? I think, yeah.
There we go. It's wrong.
Yeah.
No man-to-man. Run his own.
Let's run a zone.
Protect me.
Yeah. I got some help on the backside.
Exactly. Early fourth quarter. Austin Reyes had a good ball game. He'll lose it right here. Number 12, like Mr. Ross said, he's been active. Number 3 for the Whippets. Done. Nice little Euro step. Get up.
I wish we could get a play where we just throw that up to Laren, you know, Laren just
And we
lays it
do.
in.
We do.
And we do.
We just haven't hit it yet this
Right,
year.
that's what I'm saying. We
kicked
haven't hit it.
We haven't
Right.
hit it yet.
We haven't hit
But
it.
it's a beautiful out-of-bounds
It is.
play.
It
It is.
is.
It's a beautiful out-of-bounds
Yes.
play coming right here. And, you got to make sure who's throwing it, you know, because
again, yes.
it's a tough pass. But, yeah, we've got it. And this team right here, you can see a lot of acrobatic kind of stuff coming on. Dunn in the corner. And
Nice shot.
drops it. DeAndre Dunn. Doesn't matter what corner. And we got some action here. Is that a technical foul? Well,
And I know our guys get excited, but sometimes we just have to, you know.
Said something after that.
Okay, all right. You got to. They're watching that a lot this year. Just talking after the play. We'll see if it counts for the Whippets.
Right.
Okay, so that's going to give him 3 fouls as well. Personal foul. Whippets knocked down the first one. And they'll knock down the second one.
And they get the ball back.
So, you know, in a close ball game, we'd be worried, you know, but we're not.
Right.
You know, we're not really worried right now. But we've been doing that a little bit too much this year, so we got to figure out a way.
And when you get in the playoffs, you can't afford to do that.
You cannot.
Those 2 points you just gave up could be the deciding.
Exactly.
You know, points for a game. So you got to really be careful.
Good defense right there. Devin Wilson hurt, injured and all, getting off the ground with the block shot. Whippets getting late. AJ Motto's played great tonight.
Great.
Played really good tonight. DeAndre Dunn, he'll bring it up. Wilson, pump fake. Oh, another look.
Shoot it, AJ. You got to get on that lane.
DeAndre will shoot it. There it is. Nope. Laren. There it is, Laren. Just all over the backboards today.
All over. Good job.
Just a good basketball game for him tonight.
It is.
You know?
Great game for Laren.
Yeah, good game for him. And that's his specialty. You know, someone like Laren, you want to go ahead, you know, what is your strength? You know,
Right.
your strength, stay within your strength. Okeene coming back. Haven't been afraid to shoot it tonight. It's number 15. He's been one of their high scorers with 9 points tonight. 4 minutes, 30 seconds. Eagles been able to penetrate the zone all game long and finish with some nice dishes. Wilson, step back, drop, boom. Boom.
Nice
He hits
shot.
it. There it is.
Nice.
Devin Wilson. I don't care if I don't come into the fourth quarter. I'm still ready. I'm still ready. Way to be ready. And there we go, reaching.
Got to move her bodies.
Yep. There'll be a foul on Wilson. And see, going back to what you said about moving your feet and moving your bodies, I mean, you don't understand. Once we get to district and conference and area,
yes,
we're going to need these guys. You can't be on the bench. You know,
can't be.
You're not doing us no good on the bench. You know what I mean? So
That's
move
right.
your feet and try to stay in the ball game because, as you can see, we're not that deep right
That's
now
right.
as well.
That's
so
right.
we cannot afford any foul trouble.
AJ that's coming in, you know, he's a freshman, but I mean, you know, he's going to come on. I think he's going to develop. I watched him in the other game, you know, in the junior high game, and I think he's going to be okay. I mean, I think he'll be one of those kids. He'll have to, you know, step up in a starting position next year.
Right, he will.
You know, because all the seniors that we have graduated, he's going to have to step up in the position, and he may even have to be that point guard. You know what I'm saying? That's going to, you know, I hope he's going to grow a little bit. He's grown. He's grown some.
That's what I was leaning to. Wilson, another three. No, it comes off. Laren dominating. I wonder how many offensive rebounds he has tonight. We'll go back and count them. But going back to Johnson, I mean, let's just hope, like you say, hope he grows some inches.
He grows. And you know, DeAndre looked like that when he came here.
Right.
That's how DeAndre looked.
Oh, that's just pretty. Oh, he finished that. That's just a nice look. Good stop right there. And A.J. Mata again crashing the board.
A year ago, DeAndre wouldn't have stopped and put that jump shot up. He would have tried to force his way in there, you know, and got an offensive foul, you know.
Yep.
And so that's one of those things you have to learn.
And he's done it. We've seen him, you know, start to work on that and learn that. And he's done a great job with that.
Yes,
and made it a part of his repertoire, part of his game, you know. Which to me is just good basketball.
Right. Do district's assignments come out this week, or is it next week for our class?
We will find that out for you, Miss Ross. I'll get somebody on the team with that.
Because in Class A, they already have it out. Because I know Okeene plays Gary for districts.
Okay. I don't see why 2A wouldn't be out if Class A is out. There he is. Right. There's a guy we're talking about. Come under control. Good look. Good steal. Good sequence. DeAndre Dunn just
it's just natural.
Hey, do you know how hard it is to shoot a three-pointer?
I agree.
This kid just makes it look like
they make it look easy.
Oh, my. Like he's shooting free throws.
It's just like it's a free throw.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like he's shooting free throws, and it's just so smooth. 45 working. 15, he hit a three earlier. Come back. He'll drop another one right back at you. 20-point game. Okeene doing their best to try to stay with it. Got to give him for the effort. Heart. They didn't quit.
You got to give it to the big guy on the block.
Got to give it to the big guy on the block. Exactly. This is when the time of game. Let's go to work.
That you let him work.
There he is. Oh, the nice little
give
dish right there.
That was good.
Right. Nice dish right there by Dryden. And we got a substitution. Yeah, looks like. Two minutes, 15 seconds left to go in the game. All Watonga so far. Okeene try to come back a few times. Watonga with the answer. Situations just like this. DeAndre Dunn, beautiful move, son, with the left hand. Oh, well, that would have made a highlight film. Did you see him switching with the left hand? Woo!
You know, most people don't realize he really is left-handed.
Yeah, I asked you that tonight, didn't I? I didn't know which hand he really is in. I do not. You can't really tell.
You have to remember when I always teach this when kids are left-handed or whatever, and Aubrey was one of those players. She was left-handed, but everything that you do when you teach at the beginning when they're in 5th grade, you always teach everything with the right hand. So kids that are left-handed have an advantage.
Right.
Because they learn how to perfect that right hand, and then when it's time, you know, no one really knows if Aubrey Bridges is right or left-handed.
You don't. She's another one.
She's
right.
left.
You're right.
She's left.
You're right. She's left-handed too.
She is, and she perfected that because everything coaches do, you start them out with the right hand.
Right.
And and I did that with with my son Deshaun, and it was great when Deshaun was growing up.
Right.
And we'd go places. Even when he got to high school, coaches would say, "Play him on the right, play him on the right," and I was like, "Yeah, play him on the right."
Yeah, well, we got you.
Yeah, we got you
exactly.
because he really is left-handed.
Exactly.
So that's the advantage. So yeah, you learn how to do that. So you teach them, with both hands, and so it's hard to tell with these kids. And all of our kids, I have to say that Coach Campos, I love it. The girls shoot with both hands. I mean, they can go left, they can go right, and I'm impressed. They really do. If you watch the girls, they do. They really do. There's no, I'm on the left-hand side shooting it up with my right hand. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They do a great job, and so I love it. So it's one of those things. So that's a good thing for our kids.
Exactly.
Yes.
And along with yourself, and we had Coach Campos on the show earlier on this year, and we told her just how much of an advantage it must be that you came and got these kids at a young age and have been able to develop them yourself. We talked about coaches leaving and moving before.
And they bought into it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You had to take those bumps, those lumps, whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? But you buy into it and you stay. And then you finally see that. Because when you see potential in kids, you want it and you can bring it out. But the kids have to buy into you.
You got to buy into it, number one.
Say they have to buy into it. So they did. They bought into it. So, you can kind of tell.
Plain and simple.
So, and it shows. I'm disappointed. Our girls last week were ranked 16th. Now they've moved them up to 13th. I mean, we beat number 10, Minko.
Yep.
And they're number 10, and so and Merritt, they have like 3 or 4 losses, and they're ahead of us. But that's okay. So someone's going to be surprised when they meet us in the playoffs.
There you go.
That's how
there you go.
They'll be surprised
Those
when they
rankings
see
ain't going to
us.
mean nothing once we tip the ball off in the area.
That's exactly right. I agree.
You know what I mean?
I agree.
And I thought that was 2 huge wins. I mean, a big win to beat Okeene.
For Watonga to both teams to beat Okeene last week.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
2 games. That's never happened.
No, not that I can remember, Miss Ross.
Never, me either.
And the girls, I mean, I sit here, Johnson on the dribble.
White shirt is playing some next level defense.
Is he? Oh, and there he is, the crowd favorite. He drops the 3.
There he goes.
There he is, right as he said, Miss Ross.
That's what I said. That's what I told you.
Right on cue.
He's right on cue. I think he's gonna help us.
That's right. And that shot looked nice right there.
Little freshman. Yeah, freshman. Yes.
DeAndre's been doing it all night. Look up, AJ. Get your head up, AJ. Gotta get your head up. He had
gotta get his head up,
You gotta. I hate to see that for him.
Right.
He's gonna watch that film. He's gonna
he'll be like,
kicking himself. Yeah, because he's got a wide open DeAndre Dunn. Look at Coach Gallagher. Can you see? It's all right, AJ. I think I've done it a couple times in my career through. Up 22. Coaches really don't care that too much about that right now. 44 seconds. Good game here for your Eagles. They played first here tonight. Don't forget, we got the ladies coming up next in the second half of our broadcast tonight.
Yes.
I'm gonna have Steve explain to you what we need to do as far as we need to switch programs, right? I'll have Steve explain that to you guys here in a little bit once this falls down. But a nice win here coming down stretch for Watonga. Dunn has put on the show. Look at him, still crossing him over. Look at him, he's gonna do it. Can he finish it? Oh, he finishes that.
Right there, we should have been trying to do a little clock management. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you mentioned it earlier.
But I get it.
Can he do it again? Nope. Good.
Yeah, he wasn't gonna let you. Can't. They won't let you do it 2 times in a row.
Yeah, that's just that's that Okeene Watonga stuff. Yeah. That's
do it
enough of that. That's enough of that, there, partner. That's enough of that.
Right.
But great game again by DeAndre Dunn. He was the leader. Him, Austin Reyes did well, but I just thought Laren Weiss, 22. Yep, 22 for Dunn.
22.
Not a bad night. Looked effortless, didn't it? Yeah, it really did. It looked effortless.
I think Laren had like 17. I think when he went out, Laren had 17. I think that's one of his highest games.
Yeah. And he did a great job on the inside, man. Just dominating, taking those men. And like I said, just, DeAndre can throw those beautiful dimes, but if you can't catch him.
Right.
And we were able to catch him tonight.
Right.
It's a good all-around game. Cole checks back in. DeAndre at the strike. We got Johnson in, Dryden in. We'll get a sub for DeAndre, and he should get a nice little hand coming off the court there for a great game. But number 0, as usual. Winding down. First shot, quick shot, nope. It's going to rim off, back up, nope. And that's going to be your ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Ball game. Your Watonga Eagles start tonight off with the win against Okeene, 66-44 for a 22-point win here at home on homecoming.
Yes.
Nice crowd. They put a show on for the crowd here tonight. Shooting three-pointers, dunking the basketball. Yes. I tell you what, we had a little bit of great passes. Had a little bit of everything. This is big-time basketball here tonight.
It was great.
Yeah, it sure is, Miss Ross. And so, like you said, in all Eagle Nation, if you're out there, yeah, you're listening to our fight song, and I know you're out there. I know you miss it. Me and Miss Ross taking it in right now.
Derek and I are taking it in. We love this. We love this.
That's right. We are
nice fight song.
Nice fight song.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes.
And DeAndre after the game with Joe. And so, hey, man, I'm just loving this crowd. Like I said, it's getting hyped in here, and this is Watonga right now.
It is.
Yeah, this is what we do right
Thanks
here.
you guys for inviting me tonight.
Oh, no, Miss Ross. Yeah, it's our pleasure. We're glad you were able to join us. Anybody, this is the time for shout-outs. Anybody out there you want to give a shout-out to?
No, my husband didn't get to come tonight. I want to give a shout-out to
Boss
him.
Ross. Shout out, Boss Ross.
He had to stay home tonight, so and I told him to listen. So I hope I did them proud. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, that's right. Well, hey, Boss Ross, hello. Your wife did an amazing job here tonight. We're going to ask her to come back here too.
Hey,
okay,
thanks for the invite.
Steven, exactly. We're going to ask you to come back here. I'm going to pass it over to Steve so he can explain to our viewers what to do for our next game, Miss Ross.
Okay.
We're going to let you go.
Okay, thanks
a lot.
It's been
a pleasure.
Hey, thanks,
Thank
Derek.
you so much.
Thank you.
So
thanks,
much.
Steve.
Yep.
Thank you.
All right, folks, Steve here. You know the drill. We shut the broadcast down between games, and then we restart the broadcast here in just a few minutes. It'll come right back on, so stay there on WatongaEagles.tv and watch for the new game to pop up, the girls' game. If it doesn't pop up, go ahead and reload it. So hit that little circular arrow thingy up there at the top of your browser or on your TV and reload that page. And then you'll see the the girls' game pop up as a live event. So we're going to shut it down for just a moment, but we'll be right back with you. WatongaEagles.tv, everybody.
Oh, yeah, baby.